Published 0444 EDT, the 10th of September 2017. Updated 0622 EDT, the 10th of September 2017. Jose Mourinho believes Manchester United failed to evolve under his predecessors David Moyes and Louis van Gaal, describing the tenures as an empty period for the club. United have struggled to replicate the success that saw them become the major force in the Premier League under Six Alex Ferguson, who guided the club to the last of their 20 top-flight titles 4 years ago. Ferguson's successor Moyes was sacked after 10 months in charge, while early promise under Van Gaal fizzled out, even though the Dutchman ended his reign by winning the FA Cup. Jose Mourinho believes Manchester United were empty prior to his arrival as manager. Louis van Gaal lifted the FA Cup in his final game as manager of Manchester United. David Moyes didnt last until the end of his first season as Manchester United boss. Mourinho won 2 trophies in his maiden season at Old Trafford, including the Europa League, which ensured United would play in the Champions League this term. But the former Chelsea and Real Madrid manager believes he inherited a side that were burdened by past successes. He told the Sunday Times there was an evolution in the other clubs, there was no evolution in this club. In all the areas that make a team successful, I think we stopped in time. The Red Devils have struggled to truly replace legendary boss Sir Alex Ferguson. 201,314 Moyes gigs 7th in Premier League, League Cup semi-final, Champions League quarter-final. 201,415 Van Gaal 4th in Premier League, FA Cup quarter-final. 201,516 Van Gaal 5th in Premier League, FA Cup winners. 201,617 Mourinho 6th in Premier League, League Cup winners, Europa League winners. That was quite an empty period in the club, with no evolution in areas that are important. It was the weight of the past on the shoulders of the players, managers, even boards, even probably owners, because when you are used to win and win and win, and suddenly you stop, it's like a heavy burden. Today, we have better working conditions, a better medical department, a better analysis department, a better scouting department, a better media department, and in many cases we did it without changing the people, which is quite important. Mourinho has added Romelu Lukaku and Nemanja Matic, 2 players he worked with at Chelsea, to his squad this summer. While Lukaku left Stamford Bridge for Everton early on in Mourinho's second spell in charge, the Portuguese said, "Lukaku was my player as a kid. He left Chelsea because he was thinking he deserves more opportunity, but he's such a good guy that during these years we were in close contact with a good relationship. So I knew he was an intelligent guy with a positive attitude." Van Gaal has lifted the lid on his Manchester United sacking, before Mourinho replaced him in Matic. Mourinho added, "I cannot say that I had better guys than him in my career." Van Gaal, meanwhile, has criticised the manner in which United handled his departure last summer, in which he parted company with the club 2 days after winning the FA Cup, with Mourinho taking the reins a week later. Van Gaal, who had been 2 years into a 3-year contract, told Dutch newspaper Algemeen Dagblad, "The pressure was enormous with my head in the noose and they went right behind my back. I think it was all orchestrated like a film, and it was done very much behind my back right from January 2016. United put my head in a noose and I was publicly placed on the gallows." The 2 men embrace at Old Trafford after United's 11 draw with Chelsea in October 2014.